Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mama and
Getting Cooks. Just kidding.
Today we are going to make chicken gnocchi soup, and this is a recipe I adapted from one I found online because we don't love vegetables. We definitely don't love onion and celery, so it will be definitely adapted. So it's been a while, but we're here. We're going to try to make this for you guys. And if you're a picky eater, hopefully you'll like it.
Just been a rough couple of weeks,
Alright, you guys. So the ingredients in this is going to be about a pound of rotisserie chicken. You can make your own chicken. Usually I go to our local food city and get their rotisserie chicken. It's my favorite in it. But I was at Walmart last night and I found this one. So hopefully it'll be yummy. I just got the Simply Seasoned rotisserie chicken. It's going to be 4 cups of chicken broth, about a tablespoon of olive oil. I'm trying to remember. I usually just dash onion powder in there, probably a teaspoon. Yeah, I would say a teaspoon or so. It's going to be a pound of the potato gnocchi. Again, I usually get this at Food City, but I haven't been able to find it at Food City, so I grabbed this at Walmart. It calls for, let me think. I was trying to think of how much spinach. I think a cup of spinach, but where I'm not a big spinach lover, I don't put quite that much, and I'll show you. It's going to call for 2 cups of half and half. I have the fat-free because I drink it in my coffee. It also calls for quite a bit of carrots, like a carrot or 2 chopped up. I don't do that. I finally mince a tiny carrot just to say I have it in there. And then a garlic clove. So that's going to be, with this stuff, a teaspoon. But you can see I just squirted in there. I do a lot of cheats when I cook because to make it easier on me. And then I like to dip in my chicken gnocchi breadsticks. So I just get these garlic breadsticks. I don't mind the Great Value brand, so I get those. So I'm going to start, I'm going to set this up and we'll start cooking. Alright, you guys, I'm back, and I'm just going to get a tablespoon or so of olive oil and drizzle in my pot, not much. And I'm going to turn that on just low heat so it can be heating. You can see I've got like 3 tiny baby carrots here because I'm so picky. And I'm just going to mince these up the best I can. Every time I go to chop something, I think of Anne Burrell. I don't know if any of y'all have watched Worst Cooks in America, but if they hold a knife like this with their finger out, I don't know, can you see my finger out? She makes a little red line on them. So apparently you're supposed to grab the knife by the handle, squeeze and do like that. And to me, it's just a tad bit uncomfortable, but I figure Anne knows best. So I'm just gonna try.
I'm gonna get in the shower. Hopefully I'll see you at the outro.
Hey Gideon, will you stop school, please? Gideon is going to run hop in the shower. He has big fish practice. That's a play he's in at the high school. He's also in a play at the middle school, Beauty and the Beast. He's Lumiere. But for now, he has big fish practice today. So I'm going to try to get this done in time for him to eat before we go. And maybe he'll see us on the outro. I really do love him recording me. But he's a little bit behind in his homeschooling. So we're just trying to catch up. And you can say, okay, actually, those carrots are tiny. You guys, you know I don't like vegetables, so I try my best to get them minuscule so I don't have to chew them. I'm a texture weirdo. Alright. So, once we have these carrots chopped pretty good, I'll see a couple big pieces. I won't freak out. Just try to get them chopped up. Okay. We're just going to drop that, and let me see if I can bring you all over here. I don't know if you can see in my pot. I'll fix it in a second. We're going to scrape that entire oil. But remember, I just had it on low, so it's really not sizzling. And we will save this to chop up our spinach. Let's see, can we adjust the height? I don't know. I'm not very good with cameras. Anyway, this is what it looks like, you guys. And now I'm going to take some, let me just, I will take and turn this heat up to about medium. And I'm going to squeeze just a squeeze of garlic in here. Do you see that? My pots are old. We're talking 21 years old. They're my favorite pots I've ever had. So now, when that heat, it'll start sizzling. Hopefully, and we'll cook these carrots and soften them just a little bit. Don't want to overcook our garlic. So I'll be back in just a second. Alright, you guys. So it's sizzling here. So we're letting that cook a little bit. Now I'm just going to add some of the onion powder. Like I said, most recipes would probably call for you to chop up an onion. I don't mind the flavor of onion. Actually, I like it. I just don't like the texture of onions. So I added that in. We're going to add some salt. It smells good, just the garlic. The garlic and the potato, or excuse me, the carrot. And some pepper. And now, we don't want it to burn. So we're going to grab our chicken broth. Okay. I'm going to pour in this whole 32-ounce container of chicken broth. And here it's sizzling. I don't know why, but this alone just smells so yummy. Let me slow my pour before I splatter. I don't know if y'all can see. I hope you can see good. Okay, and before that gets too hot, we will add in our 2 cups of half and half. So I have a cup and a half here, and we're just gonna pour that in, and then we need to get another half cup. I love this old measuring cup. Let's see, half cup. Okay. And then we're going to pour that in, and then I will show you guys what we're looking like. Put this up. I'm big to clean up as I cook. I don't like a mess. While I cook, it drives me crazy. So I'm big on washing as I go, picking up as I go. Alright. I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. And then we're just going to bring this to a boil. That's what we need to do. You can kind of see our little carrots in there. And while this is coming to a boil, we are going to... I really need to figure out this camera thing. I'm not good at it at all. We're going to start chopping up some spinach, okay? Like I told you guys, I'm not a big spinach lover. So that little piece does not look good. So we're going to pull that one out. And then I go through here and I take the stems off of the spinach. Because what did I tell you all? I'm a texture freak. And then these are tiny little leaves. Once I get most of the stems off, I'll be back. Alright, you guys, so I got most of the stems off, and there was a trick that I was taught. If you take and stack it and roll it, which these are the tiniest little pieces. Did I get baby spinach? It doesn't even say baby spinach. You can roll it up and then do thin slices, and it'll make this little thin. I don't know if you can see that. I'll zoom in after I get it cut up here. But it just makes little thin cuts of your spinach. Let me see if I can show. Oh my, did you see me grab the knife? So that's what thin cuts look like. You see how it's just like slices? Alright, our stuff hasn't come to a boil yet. We're getting there. So while we're waiting on it, I will cut up the rest and be right back. You guys, I'm crazy. I skipped a step. So when you put in the chicken broth and the half and half, you're supposed to add your chicken in at that point. And did I? No, I forgot. It's not a big deal, really. We can go ahead and add that in now. I really hope this chicken is good. Like I said, I've never used it. So we're going to add in. It smells good. It smells really good. We're going to add in this whole thing of chicken. And we're boiling, so this may actually bring our boil. Oh, Lord, I wasn't even recording. I'm not good. I apologize. Oh, Lord. That's why I need Gideon to record. So we're going to add in a whole pound of chicken, the rotisserie chicken that we got from Walmart. And I could have stood it to be a little bit more chopped up, the chicken. So I may actually chop some pieces while I start. And then it's just going to need to come back to a boil, and we will add in our gnocchi. So, let's see. That's some big chicken. That's like a whole thigh or something. Whole leg. Look at that. That's a big chunk of breast, I'm sure. Okay, chop it, chop it. Alrighty. So, we'll let this come back to a boil, and we will add our gnocchi. One thing I will tell you guys, this gnocchi, it'll come together and it'll be kind of stuck together. Before you add it in, go through and just break it apart with your fingers, because you don't want them to stay all stuck together when they go in your soup. Because that would just be like a big ball. See, look at this, you guys. You see what I'm saying? How they're just like in a clump. So you just want to go through and make sure you have them all separated. And they'll separate easily. They'll just come right apart. Because if you try to clump that whole... If you go to pour this in your pot and the whole thing falls in, it's going to splash. They're bad to splash anyway, but it could really burn you. So just be super careful. Pull them apart, and then when you put them in, take care of putting them in. Oh no, gnocchi down! Okay. So just take your time and do this step to break them apart. Okay? Okay, you guys, it's boiling. So now, somehow, I told you all to be careful, I'm going to start adding in my gnocchi. And I do not want to splash it. So I will probably just take little handfuls and drop in as fast as I can, so I don't get burnt. Because if you try to pour the whole package without some sort of guard, you might get burnt. I could probably eat double the gnocchi. I love gnocchi. Now that we're about this much, I think we can get away with pouring it. See how I just put it kind of in a pile there? So it would be easier to pour and not splash. So then we're going to give it a stir. Bring it back to a boil. Is that what I say in my directions? Let me look. Yep. So we just want to boil it gently. So when we get to a gentle boil, then we'll set our timer for 4 minutes with our gnocchi. Alright, you guys. You can see we're getting a boil here. So we're going to start our timer. for 4 minutes. Oops, there we go. I think our breadsticks are almost done. Yes, we can pop those out. Watch out, sissy. Mom don't want to burn you. So we'll pop these breadsticks out. We'll just set them over here. There we go. Breadsticks. Cheater breadsticks. We will turn the oven off. Now, that's boiling a little bit hard, so I'm going to turn it down just a smidge because we don't want it to cook our gnocchi to smithereens. So we're going to turn our heat down probably to like medium low. And we have 3 minutes left. We'll be back. All right, you guys. It's been 4 minutes, so we're going to turn this off. Now, you can see that our gnocchi has gotten beautiful. It's big and beautiful and yummy. And I don't know if y'all like gnocchi, but I do. This is so good. So what we're going to do now is we have our spinach, and we're just going to plop it in there. This is really hard to do one-handed. Okay. We're going to turn this off. I'm turning the heat off. And then I'm going to stir in my spinach. And you can tell, I don't think I used a cup. Maybe I did. I don't know. Oh, this is so, it smells so good, you guys. I wish y'all could smell this. It is, Now, I turned it off. And I am going to scoot it off the heat. And let it sit there. Probably 10 minutes. At least 10 minutes to let this spinach wilt better. And just let all the flavors incorporate. So we're going to let it sit at least 10 minutes or until we decide to eat. And we'll be back. Alright, you guys, we waited probably 15 minutes. And Gideon is going to try it for you. You need to blow it because it is hot, Gideon. I love how you blow with your little lips. It kills me. Okay. Don't burn yourself. I don't know if it needs soup or whatnot. You let me know. I mean soup, salt. You like it? Oh my gosh.
Help me out, Picky.
Help him out, Picky. So is it yummy, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me try
It's
it.
perfectly salted.
Let me try it. Okay. It's perfectly salted?
Mm-hmm. And Mom.
I'm going to try the broth first. It's so hot. That is really good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gracious. Can y'all see it? It is so good. So do yourself a favor and make you this chicken gnocchi. For picky eaters.
And for picky eaters. See? Because picky eaters. Oh, yeah.
That is delicious.
Dance, jump on it.
I'm going to get a couple breadsticks, dip in that and eat it.
Yeah, wait, try it with the breadstick.
Oh, okay.
I'll try it.
And then we're going to have a yummy supper. You want to dip your breadstick in it?
What I'm on with the oven.
Hurry back. It's already been a really long video. Good? Oh my gosh. Is it good? Does the breadstick make it better?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to beat it. It's really good like it
Yeah.
is.
Oh.
Just brings something extra yummy to it, or no? Do you like the breadstick in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you guys.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this video of... Oh,
Mama,
remember.
and Gideon
Sorry. Remember what?
Jesus loves you.
Thank you for watching Mama and Gideon.
Cooks. Peace out, guys.
See ya.